Hello everybody, today we're going to be asking your spirit guides to help us relay the message from your future self that you need to hear right now. So we have two piles today. Pile number 1 is New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. And pile number 2 is New Moon Eclipse, expect powerful change. So I encourage you to stop the video, trust your intuition, and choose the pile accordingly. If you need some more time, just do that. Take your time, do not overthink this, and try to follow your intuition, and I will see you in the pile that you choose. Hello, pile number 1. For you, we have New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. This oracle card is talking about how there could be a new relationship on the horizon. It could be either professional or romantic, and if you're asking about this, if you're curious about your romantic life, if you're perhaps single, or maybe there's some kind of deal that you want to grab for yourself, I'm here to tell you that this connection is going to be very healthy and just good for you all in all. So we're going to be talking about this today and trying to figure out what the cards have for you. I'm going to be using Moon Witch Oracle as well to see if we can get some more insight from the oracle cards. I hope that today we can smoothly translate the message from your future self that has something to say to you. We have first quarter, it is time to commit. Wow, this is amazing. So I suppose it could be more likely a romantic relationship that we're talking here about. Therefore, maybe you have been someone who hasn't really thought about it or really wanted to commit for a long time. Maybe you felt like you honestly just enjoy the independence that you have in your life, and being alone is quite a good thing for you. But this is your spirit guides trying to relay the message from you in the future that is telling you, you know what, it's time to commit. And if you actually have someone on your horizon that is romantically attractive to you, this is a bit of a nudge, a push for you to actually try and look at it from the perspective of actual commitment. But I'm really curious, like, as I feel like you yourself perhaps also want to know maybe what kind of person they are, or maybe just all in all more about this business of commitment. So I'm going to be asking the tarot cards for some guidance. I'm using the gold foil tarot today. I don't think I've used it before in the reading, but I hope you'll enjoy it. I really do. I will be cutting the deck, and let's see what we have today. Oh, we have the sun, right? Jumping into the happiness right from the start. So the sun is telling us that there's going to be a very positive vibe coming off of that person. He, she, or they are going to bring you lots of happiness, just that feeling of freedom, right? It's because, especially because you're someone who doesn't really feel like commitment is for them perhaps at the moment, and you're being suggested to finally commit. And maybe you're scared that you will be lacking freedom. Maybe you're scared that you're going to be have to say goodbye fully 100% to your independence, but this is not going to be the case. That person is going to make you feel safe but free at the same time. I'm seeing that there's someone who are fun and successful, and they're honestly just going to inspire you with all the happiness in the world. They're also going to be very open about things. So if you're someone who likes to talk about deep topics, or just maybe some thoughts that you have in your head, maybe something that you weren't able to talk to with anybody else in your life, they are going to be that person that is going to be like a safe space for you. They could feel like actual home, right? So this is super exciting from the start. Next, we have the Chariot. Wow, this is honestly amazing. I'm getting the vibes of that this person is going to be someone who's going to bring a lot of movement into your life. They're going to help you out of that like stagnation type of state that you perhaps are stuck in right now. It could be also meaning that they're just going to be someone who loves to travel a lot, and they're going to take you on a lot of trips and you know, to see beautiful places together, which is obviously very much exciting. So we see that this person is going to be a very positive soul. They're going to be literally radiating the spirit of the sun, and it gives me an idea that they could be a fire sign, but it's just like an energy that I'm getting off these cards so far. Okay, so next we have a card that's telling us that there's going to be a lot of happy meetings in between your families, meaning that they could be someone that is going to bring you, first of all, that feeling of home, as I mentioned before, and it could also mean that your family and their family are going to get on along like very in a very positive manner, meaning that it could obviously lead to your families being united and maybe eventually even a wedding, because this card is telling me that there's going to be celebrations relating with love, and you know what better celebrations there are than weddings to actually unify your relationship to like a higher level. So this is truly a very happy reading so far. It's, you know, I'm not saying you're going to get married right off the bat. It might take some time, but they are someone who could be a very potential future husband or a wife for you. Right, so next we have Queen of Wands. Okay, we, first of all, I just want to take a step back. There's an Aries sign on this card here, and it only leads me to believe that there could be a fire sign somewhere, at least in their big three, because they are radiating that adventurous, passionate energy off of them. And Queen of Wands is also giving off a very similar energy. She's taking action, she's energetic and strong, and she's very passionate about everything she does. So I feel like this could be maybe talking about the person that you are, and it only leads me to believe that because you and that other person are going to be so similar, it's the reasoning as to why you will be instantly connected. It's like you're getting drawn to one another, like soulmates of some sorts even. Also, I'd like to mention that so far all the cards have yes on them, because these cards have like yes or no meanings, so this is like a straight path for you. It's only, so far it's only positive, that's what I'm meaning. Right, and another yes. Right, so we have Six of Cups, and you know that means that there could be someone who will be returning from your past to you, maybe from your childhood, or just maybe from someone from just earlier years of your life. And you know what, it could actually bring quite some ruckus into your current life. However, it could also mean that it's only going to bring you more clarity if you actually want to be with this new person, or if you know, or if you're still just hanging on to the past and you want to stay there, which is not really suggested to do by your future self. This is why we're having this reading, to, you know, lead you on the right path. However, it's going to be the choice you're going to have to make, and you know, as hard as it could be, feelings from the past will emerge at some point, and you will need to make a choice if you want to stay on the current path or you know, lead a different type of life. Right, so Furthermore, there's going to be a lot of teamwork, meaning that if you will be willing to work on yourself as a person, that new significant other is going to be work on themselves and on you as a couple together as well. So you guys are going to be learning a lot together, growing alongside each other, and there is going to be needed a lot of hard work that you'll need to be putting in to the relationship. But as long as you're committed, right, because it's time to commit for that, so as long as you're committed and as long as you're ready to, you know, put those old habits or old feelings away and understand that you can also feel free in a relationship as long as it's with the right person, then I think it is going to be a very gentle and kind process. It's going to be just moving towards the better versions of yourselves together alongside one another. And honestly, it's a very, very beautiful thing. It's quite rare that people find the significant other who is actually willing to grow and work alongside each other. Next we have the Empress. Wow, this is beautiful. This is such a passionate card in a way that, you know, it's telling you to approach everything with like a motherly love. Don't forget that, you know, there's beauty in nurturing things. There's beauty in putting in effort and, you know, taking that initiative towards your passions and everything that you want to do. So this upcoming or potential relationship is truly going to bring like that that femininity in you, because sometimes people, and I'm going to lean and more towards say sometimes women who are in the wrong relationships or just in a place there where they feel unsafe. They don't feel like they're safe enough to express their femininity, and I'm seeing that this relationship is truly going to bring you that feeling of, you know what, I'm actually finally safe enough to throw off that armor off my shoulders, and I just can be myself. I can be the woman that I am and actually feel okay about it, because, you know, you'll have your knight in shining armor that's going to be there to protect you all the time, but not in a toxic way. It's going to be like a gentle type of love. It's going to be something that will bring you a lot of love that's based out of kindness and genuine care. And we have Ace of Cups, meaning there's going to be new feelings coming in. Eventually there's going to be like a new beginning in your life, meaning that maybe this is the point where, you know, you understand that you really want to be with this person for the rest of your life, and maybe you actually finally want to take a next step in your life, meaning it could be either related to the wedding we talked about before, or it could also be pregnancy and, you know, creating that family, that little family of yours, which is truly, truly beautiful. So as I said, this relationship that we're talking about is truly going to be prosperous, and it has a lot of potential of healthy and safe love. So I feel like, wow, I feel like this is such a beautiful message from your future self. It's telling you to actually just dive in and you know, don't be scared of commitment. Don't be scared of love or the things that love can bring into your life, because they're truly going to be beautiful. But yeah, I feel like this is the end of the reading. I feel like we've gotten a lot of clarity from this, and of course take what resonates, what doesn't, just leave it. Please do let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the reading. Just give me some type of feedback and I'd be very, very grateful about it. As well as that, do know that I do personal readings like this, so you can book one in the description below. And once again, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pal 2. We are going to be talking about what kind of powerful change you should be expecting and what your future self has to say about that. So, first of all, this card is telling you that you are on the right path already and you should keep going. It also signifies that the change that is going to come, it's going to be very huge, so it could be a little bit overwhelming at times. However, the timing is divine and it is the right time. So as long as you're accepting and ready of accepting that change that's coming into your life, you're going to be great. But yeah, let's figure out what this powerful change is about. I'm going to be asking the Moonology Oracle for a little bit more of insight, seeing what we have for today. Let's see. Oh, we have Ceres. Love and matter yourself. Okay, so this could be a very much like an inner change for yourself. Maybe you need to change some habits that you have. Maybe there has been some type or form of toxicity towards yourself that is radiating from you, and your future self is edging you to change some habits that you have. Maybe just take care of yourself more a little bit and just do better for yourself. But I will be taking the initiative with the tarot cards and and checking more of what we have from your spirit guides today, the message that they want to help and relay. Right, so we're starting off with the world. Wow, this is a pretty interesting start, meaning because the world is literally like an end of a cycle. So perhaps this change that's going to happen, it means that you're finally going to end a cycle that has been revolving in your life for quite some time now, meaning that you could feel like you're being freed from those shackles that you have put on yourself because of that that love that you should be giving yourself, but you don't feel maybe that you're worth it, or maybe you don't feel like other people should be loving you. Could be something stemming from your past traumas, and it might be pretty hard to also very much to work on that. However, I'm here to try and help you out through this, and relay the message to you that you really need to hear. Because once you step on this path of change, I wouldn't say there's no going back. Of course, there's always a way to make the steps back, but it is better to look forward and say goodbye to the past and all the things that just keep on bothering you from there. It's just healthier that way. That's what I'm meaning. So right, you're going to feel like the cycle has been completed, and in a way it's going to bring you a feeling of wholeness, but on the other side is going to be a feeling of like, you know what, finally I can put this load off of me down and I can start a new journey in my life, which is truly a beautiful thing. And we have Page of Pentacles next, meaning that this new cycle that is going to start happening after the old one has ended. Once you welcome in the change, there's going to be new paths opening up for you for actually accepting and welcoming stability into your life. So there's going to be good news coming into your life. It will be connected with like earthly matters, and as I said, stability, maybe even materialism could be something that is going to be related to monetary issues. Maybe you're having some issues with money at the moment in life, but it doesn't mean it's going to be lasting for a long time. As long as you take that next step towards change, things are going to get better for sure. Next we have Strength, meaning that your spirit guides are telling you that you're strong enough, but don't forget that in the strength there's beauty and grace and gentle type of touch to it as well. So this is how you should be approaching the situation. This is how you should be approaching yourself. You know, it's great to be strong as a person, but don't forget that you also need to be gentle and kind and very much caring towards yourself. I think it might be a journey that you'll need to do on your own, in a way that it has to do with your inner matters, with your thoughts and the way you treat yourself. And it is encouraged for you to focus more on yourself than people around you, because this is the time where you actually where you can build a very, very strong foundation for yourself in your upcoming life. And wow, as long as you do take those steps, things are gonna start moving very fast. I think that it could be a little bit overwhelming, as I said, because change always is, but just know that things are going to be bringing you into a movement type of state, and it could also even bring some type of travel, but as well as that, it only means that you're going to be doing something, right? You're going to be going out, you're going to be taking care of things, and it's okay to do that. It's okay if you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because it might be out of your comfort zone, but you know, as long as you actually just take that step, even if you're scared, as long as you do it for yourself, because that's the main point of it, doing it for yourself, not for anybody else, then it's going to be great, and you're going to be great. See, it's going to bring you a happy ever after. We're going to be seeing your wishes coming true, realizing your dreams, and there's going to be loads of happiness coming into your life. Saying wishes coming true, actually my last video was about wishes coming true, so just in case you feel like it could be resonating, I do suggest checking it out. It's on my YouTube channel. But continuing with the reading, I'm just getting a very, very positive energy. I'm getting an energy of, you know, once the change starts coming into your life, it might be hard for you, so it's like a heads up from your future self. However, it's also a heads up about that things are gonna get better, and they're gonna get better very, very fast, like way faster than you expected. So be prepared for that, and just try and hold that positivity in your heart, knowing that everything you do is going to work out. Nevertheless, you know, the card in new moon eclipse is already telling you that this change is good, and it has been aligned for you by the divine timing. So the things that are happening or will be happening to you, they will be happening at a very much right time, and you can't avoid it. You know, eventually it will catch up with you, and unfortunately life is a constant movement, right? So you will be experiencing this sooner or later. Then we have King of Wands, meaning that you will be finally able to take control of your actions. You will become a more energetic person and optimistic. All in all, people will start to notice how confident you have become, how friendly, and you know, just someone who's motivated. They will be inspired by you and the actions that you take. And maybe for someone who perhaps is a little bit stuck in their life at the moment, it could seem like, what are you talking about? You know, this is nonsense. But I'm just here to tell you that it is possible, because change does a lot of things to people, and usually, especially if it's positive, it is capable of that big of a change. Maybe you know, you have had this potential in you all along. It's just, it has been pretty hard to actually believe that you're capable of it, but you are, and hopefully you will, you know, once you take those steps in your life, you will start believing it as well. Next we have the Star, Wow, this is so amazing. We have a lot of hope coming into your life, inspiration, creativity, and yeah, this is, this is for you, like a, along the way, like a nudge from your future self as well, to just don't lose hope, because things are getting better. Everything is aligned for you, and you just need to believe that it is happening. And so you shouldn't forget to hope and manifest things. Perhaps, you know it's also making you rethink things, as in, like, maybe you should be doing more healing and focusing on your spirituality. Maybe you have been wanting to meditate lately, but you just didn't feel like you had the time. So this could also be a message for you that you should be doing it, because it's going to be very much helpful for you on the way of that huge powerful change that's gonna happen. But honestly, so far it's so positive. We have the Magician next, meaning that, if you feel like sometimes you're lacking something, like maybe you don't really have talents that other people do, or maybe you're someone who just doesn't think that highly of themselves, your future self is sending you a message that you actually do have all the tools that you need. You have creativity, action, power, the power of manifestation. You have plenty of skill and just magic in yourself, like in yourself as a person, and you truly should be trying to believe and just believe in yourself, because you do have that willpower. It's just hidden under all those negative things or thoughts that either people throughout years have just shoved into your head, or you yourself started believing just because of like some kind of society norms that are being pushed onto us nowadays. But wow, this reading is truly beautiful and positive as well. I'm feeling like the message is here, and it's here for you to actually think about. Maybe as you take steps towards ending the cycle that you're in right now, just try to focus on that hope right here, that there is hope for you, and you are plenty of beautiful, amazing things. You just need to let yourself uncover that. So yeah, this is it for today. Please do let me know if the reading has resonated with you in the comments, and do know that I offer personal readings as well, which you can book in the link in the description below. And please take care. I will see you next time. Goodbye.